I don't see the mathing on that.
Huh.
I was like, I did biceps and my anus is hurting.
Legs, ass. How's that not? How's the math not math?
I don't know.
Your glutes are like right there, bro.
Right? Yeah, I get that.
You hit glutes on leg day.
I understand what you're saying, but you're like, my anus hole is hurting because I did shin work. Is that what you said?
How the fuck do you exercise your shins besides kicking bananas?
I don't know. How does your anus hurt from working out your shins?
My anus feels fine. My
anus feels fine.
My ass cheeks, my gluteus
maximus. So when you spread them, it hurts right there.
Yes. Right in the center.
Right in the center.
Yeah, I want you to take a look at it.
Bullseye. No.
Live on the air.
I believe you.
Good. Do you see we have, I don't know if you guys noticed, maybe you did. I did. I fucking did. It's definitely not our first hater, but it's definitely our most vocal. Did you see the guy that commented on the one video?
No.
He must have been English or something. He had to have been.
He
said, and I quote, "Who are these Muppets?" And he's like, so dull. I was like, dude, fuck yes. Like that's technically when you make it, right?
That is amazing.
Like when you get haters, it's when you've gotten at least somewhere.
I say we pile on. I say we just attack him, the three of us.
What's fucked up is I thought like it was the episode about Joni, and I'm like, is this Joni? Because there was some name I didn't recognize. I was like, who the fuck is this? I was like, this is him.
It's gotta be. It
must be.
I haven't heard anything back from him, so that might be his reply.
I gotta go on and thank him for the engagement.
Yes, thank you.
I liked it. I liked his comment.
Yes.
I was like, thanks, dude. Like any interaction is interaction. Thank you. So.
Fucking Muppets.
But Muppets. So
that's amazing.
So someone in England watched the video.
That's definitely English.
One of the views came from England.
Hell yeah.
We've made it to England. And we have a hater. We have a hater in England. I wasn't sure if anyone else saw it. I was like, I'm so happy. I read it and smiled immediately.
That's great.
Like, yes.
So I wanted to bring up Invincible season finale. There was something.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler for sure. There was something so amazing about Grand Admiral.
You address him as Grand Regent
Thrag. Bro, he gave Invincible an ultimatum, but he was basically like,
you don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
You have a choice.
And he kept reminding him, he's like, you can choose to oppose me or not.
Yeah. 37,
but you don't have a choice.
Yeah, 37 Kryptonian Nazis are on your planet and hiding, and you fucking can't stop them.
Bro,
you fucking can't.
He hit him with everything he had as hard as he could, and he just stood there and took all the punches in the face.
That's what's wild.
Yeah, he took them all.
Like Mark's teeing off on him.
Yeah.
And Frag's just looking at him. I was like, come on.
He ate him. He didn't even bleed. There wasn't a bruise on his face.
Skin didn't ripple.
He realized at that point, he's just like, there is nothing you could do. He's like, your choices are, we stay on your planet, and we're going to procreate, and we're going to grow in our numbers.
And that's it.
Or we can rip your planet apart to shreds and kill every single person on here.
Yeah, the way he worded it was the deaths of billions and a less enjoyable form of life for the survivor. And it's like, okay, well, when you put it like that, you kind of have to say yes.
Yep. And so after he made his decision, which wasn't a decision at all, he looked back at him and he's like, how am I going to live with myself? And he's like, you just saved the lives of every person on this planet.
Yeah.
That's how you live with yourself.
Easy, by getting to live.
Yeah. It was just wild seeing like all of them on the planet.
Yeah.
Like the one dude's in a suit, the other chick's walking through the park, the other guy's a biker gang. He's like smoking cigarettes. It's like, dude, they fully fucking integrated.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
But they're unstoppable.
Yes.
Like they're you see them as a normal guy, but like they are a fucking unstoppable force of nature.
Just know that there are 40 nuclear warheads on your planet that can blow at any fucking time that they want.
There's nothing you can do.
And there's nothing you can do about it. With all of his might, he was pulling back and charging forward, Superman punches and all, and he was just like, listen, guy, this is what's going to happen. I got an office you can't refuse. Literally, I will rip your planet apart.
Yeah, there's no way to stop Thrag.
I know. That's fucking crazy. But Alan, the alien, the one-eyed motherfucker, was left with a choice.
Well, he has the virus, but the virus will kill anything with similar DNA to Viltrumites, a.k.a. every human on Earth.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
So
Yes.
he can erase all the Viltrumites. However, he will kill
All the
Mark,
humans.
everyone.
Yes.
All life
Yeah,
on
that's-
Earth will disappear,
couple
but
of-
you'll get them.
Couple of
Yes.
billion casualties for the sake of the handful of Viltrumites.
Yeah.
What
Well-
choice would you make? Ooh, you got the virus.
It's tough. It's tough though because it's like the Viltrumites are obviously a fucking danger.
The danger.
Like you can't
They're
stop
the
them.
danger.
Like
Yeah.
they are the most dangerous thing to the universe.
40
because-
Homelanders.
Oh, stronger than Homelander.
No.
So much
But
stronger
40
than-
psychopaths like Homelanders
Right, but-
with the power of Superman.
So much stronger than fucking Homelander. I don't know, man.
Do you say fuck it and save
I
the
mean,
rest
I
of the
can't-
galaxy
I
by
can't
removing
do that.
them?
I can't do it because I'm a human. Like,
Right.
I can't literally wipe out every human on Earth. I can't do it. I could see how Alan could.
Right. So you can't you couldn't commit like a genocide like that, eradicating.
I couldn't, but like if you're looking at it from like if you're a member of the
And who did you vote for?
listen?
Yeah.
Nothing on that level. I think he's doing a good job. Anyway,
Alan's got to be coming from a different perspective.
I
'Cause
love the face you made. You're like, yo, fuck you, man.
for as much as we can calculate the math and know that there is life out there, Alan
Viltrumites come here
definitively knows that there is other life out there.
Right.
He's
Right.
traveled. He's been to other
True,
places.
true.
So his view of the universe is far grander. No
Sure.
matter how much we want to calculate and run the numbers.
But he does have a heart. Alan is the one person that, faced with this choice, will weigh the pros and the cons. I feel like
I can see how if you're a member of the coalition, you would do it because you see every world, like you see the universe, and you're like, okay, you're right, billions of deaths, but you're going to save trillions.
For that though,
Correct.
you also have we have the virus. Can we target it more?
they can't because in this world, it appears that it has to be strong enough to make sure it gets all of them.
Yeah.
Right? And so the idea is if you kind of weaken it, maybe somebody like a Thrag would survive. And that's just quite
Yeah.
enough to go ham on a motherfucker.
All you need is Thrag alive.
Yeah.
If Thrag makes it, I don't see any of them stopping him.
Yeah.
Like he's like the Viltrumite of all Viltrumites. Like it's scary seeing how much stronger he is than the rest of them.
He is one of my favorite villains of all time.
He's the best villain to come out of any medium in a long time.
You know what, though? They missed the mark with who could have been his voice.
Why?
The guy from... the one that wanted all the strawberries with his boyfriend.
Oh, Mark Swanson.
Ron Swanson?
Ron Swanson. He's got the Ron Swanson beard. He's got the Ron Swanson.
Bro, he looks
haircut.
like Freddie Mercury.
He does. Fuck, yeah,
He's
you're
like
right.
a
He
buff,
looks like Freddie
he's
Mercury.
buff Freddie Mercury.
But Ron Swanson delivering those lines would have been pretty hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah. No. I think the show is excellent. It got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
We'll see how long that lasts, but
Yeah.
it's quite
I
fantastic.
think it'll last for a long time because the last 3 seasons have had. Like I think only the first season has a 98.
It should last for a while, but they've already found that Rotten Tomatoes it pads the opening numbers by locking out certain people and only allowing certain people scores to go through first.
Sure.
Which is why you'll see weird dramatic swings and the big discrepancies between the critics and then the average people.
So here's
That's the new Michael Jackson movie. Apparently, it's like got a 94%
Yeah.
from users,
Yes.
you and me, people that just go
Yep.
and watch it. But the critics hate it. The
Right.
critics have given it a 30 something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it might not necessarily even be a bad thing if you lock out certain individuals if you know that they're just trolling all the time.
I like trolls though, man.
But yeah, and then you let them free. But then because what happens
but
is
no, not
if you
even-
get a bad rating in the
it's-
beginning, most
it's-
people won't even give it a chance.
Well, the thing is, it's
Well, that's
not
what-
even.
that's
It's not the
happens to-
trolls that they're doing that. With, it's with their actual critics. So they lock out and they only allow certain ones in
right.
in the beginning. So then it makes it where all you have to do is gamify this handful of people, and when your movie opens, ta-da! It's got critical acclaim.
Sure.
But technically, it doesn't because they locked out a bunch of the other critics that they know they're gonna be harsher on this particular thing.
Well, that's what happens with a lot of these Disney projects that come out that everyone knows are going to be super controversial. Like people that you know are going to like it regardless whether it's good or not, and people that are going to hate it regardless of whether it's good or not.
Yep.
Sadly, that's what you get.
Speaking of Star Wars, Maul came out.
It's getting good reviews.
It's actually very, very good.
Is it?
I've watched all of it, and it is exactly what it should be. It's a story about a villain doing villain shit without giving a fuck. Like, and he is really good. Like,
I got to tell you, they did a terrible job promoting that it's even out. I didn't even know it dropped yet.
Yep. But it's getting really good reviews.
It's
getting really good reviews online. They're kind of, I think they did it like, hey, let's just let it drop. Let people discover it on their own.
They
don't
promote the right shit. Like, they didn't promote Maul, and they did not do a good job of promoting X-Men 97.
Yeah, they didn't like that X-Men 97 wasn't what they wanted it to be, but it was good, and everyone else liked it.
Season 2 is coming in June. Did you know that? No. Why? Because they're not fucking promoting it.
Right. Yep. Which is weird because it was fantastic. I think it was one of the better animation.
Vox Machina, the next season, comes out in June. Guess what? Didn't hear about it.
I like Vox Machina.
People don't promote the good shit, man.
No.
But you know what? Like those kinds of shows, like Invincible, I didn't even know Invincible was out until like I'm on Prime. But I'm like,
and it's literally the best show on.
I watch it, and I'm in. You know, Vox Machina, the same thing.
Yeah, Vox Machina and the Mighty Nine, pretty much Critical Role. They're not missing with their animated shows.
Yeah.
Now I have to say, I had to go back and watch it a second time before I liked it.
Which one? The Mighty Nine.
The Mighty Nine, and I think it was only because of the first episode was. I don't know. It just didn't hit. But once I got into the second and third, I was like, "Oh, this is a really good show." No, I watched the whole.
Well, I mean,
you'd be more receptive to everything, right? That's why your butthole hurts.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So when they did Vox Machina, they went through the story really fast to get to the big beats earlier,
right?
And they realized we have enough of an audience base that they'll give us room to breathe. We don't have to rush to the first big fight. We can really introduce the characters a little slower, give a little more narratively before we start going into the bigger things.
Yeah, because Vox Machina, like the levels of power got crazy quick.
Yes.
And it still is crazy in that show, whereas the Mighty Nine feels more like a
street
quest.
level.
They still
feels
haven't
more like a quest, Dungeons and Dragons type party.
They haven't like beat their first boss really.
Sure.
No, and they're low level. Like
Yeah.
if they encounter a random creature in the forest or the swamp, it's a fight.
Right.
Like they're all having to work together to fight it. Where in Vox Machina, they're fighting like god level opponents. It's like, okay.
Right. Get the sacred sword.
Yeah. How do we deal with this now? So I don't know.
I do like it though, but I think what it was is out the box they had to go hard or go home.
Yeah.
Right. And now that people like their stuff, they're like, all right, cool. Try this on for size.
Well,
and
with
this
the first
could go a little bit slower.
With the first season of Vox Machina, it was only going to be one episode.
Right.
They had crowdfunded, so they knew like we only get one shot at this.
And
We
sink or
have
swim.
to go 100%,
Sure.
and get people in. And so they went for their Kickstarter, and they like 10x their goal.
Nice.
So they're like, oh, we can like
the whole season.
do a season, but it was still like all right. So we have a bigger shot, but we can't fuck this up. So now that's like they got a little runway where they're like, we can slow this down because we're rushing through Vox Machina so fast, we're gonna run out of story.
Yeah, the folks at Disney don't do that. They have this giant fucking reservoir of resources. They're like, let's just pump out shit.
But I think what Dave Filoni did by not making a big deal out of Maul and letting it speak for itself, it's the first project that he put out with his new team. Is let's let it marinate. Let's see what people say. He's trying to slow roll out because he knows right around the corner, if this was a flop, this month coming up, we have Mandalorian and Grogu hitting the theaters.
Right.
They need it to do good, and
Right.
their pre-sale tickets are dog shit.
For Mandalorian and Grogu?
Yeah. Well,
It's the lowest pre-sale tickets of any Star Wars movie.
It's probably because the marketing behind it so far has been shit.
I haven't seen anything other than what we found ourselves on YouTube.
And it kind of
It's another one. I had to search to find out, oh, they're selling the tickets now.
I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think that the steam that it has now is enough to go off of.
No.
I don't think it's time. I don't think it's time to launch a movie.
They missed their mark, their opportunity when it was hot,
Right.
to drop a movie quickly. This movie came off the heels of like
a
couple of bad
like,
items from Star Wars.
Right.
Their dropping of the Cara Dune character was such a massive hit for them. It really did a lot to kill the goodwill that they were building
They
up.
could have capitalized on that because they could have said, Cara Dune is back, hitting up the movies.
All they had to do was show a glimpse of her in the trailer. Just
done.
Yeah, because Gina's big now.
She's fighting Ronda Rousey.
Fighting Ronda Rousey again.
Okay.
So it'd be a good time to bring her back.
Let's talk about this. Ronda Rousey and Cara Dune.
Well, I mean, both of
Misha
them.
Tate plus size.
Both of them are way past their prime.
Okay, that doesn't matter, right? We've seen more past their prime fighting and people engaged. Mike Tyson.
Right.
Okay, right? Okay.
But we knew what that was.
Okay, we knew what it was.
I mean, who the fuck? Like, honestly, anyone
but you
that saw
still watched it.
Of course I watched it. It was free.
Okay.
It was free.
So are you still going to watch?
I never entertained the idea of Mike winning.
Are you going to watch Ronda Rousey?
Probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'm more in it for the other fights, but yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
They're main eventing it, but they're main eventing it because they're.
Why can't I remember her fucking name? What's her name?
Gina Carano.
Gina Carano. Who you got?
Ronda's going to win. Gina has not fought in 15 years.
Yeah, almost 15.
15 years?
15
And that's not true at all. She was in Star Wars. She was a soldier.
Right.
I seen her fight in the bar.
But her level.
What are you talking
her level
about?
of competition.
You don't remember the village she saved?
She fought in the Pioneer days, bro.
Yeah. So
She last time she fought, it was in a fucking thing called
She's
Strike
a- she's a
Force, which
jobber.
doesn't exist
Ronda's-
anymore.
She's a jobber.
Ronda's
She's gonna
fought
lose.
recently, and if you were watching her Instagram, she has still been training. So not fighter heavy training, but still doing training and teaching and shit on the side. Where
yeah.
Gina had been, best we can tell,
Dormant.
nothing. At least a decade of absolutely nothing.
Yeah, acting, and when we saw her as Cara Dune, she was a buff chick. She was big.
Yeah. She lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, Ronda was doing WWE for a while, which
That's
is still
true,
physical.
too.
Which
Yes.
is still physical.
That's true, too.
It's still
That's-
athletic.
Yes.
And
And
Ronda
it's still fighting adjacent.
Let's be honest. Ronda is still an Olympic bronze medalist
Yep.
in judo, which is legit.
Yep.
Gina doesn't have anything like that to her name. And
Star Wars.
well, you know, and Ronda. That's not. I don't know if that's a flex anymore. I don't know if that's a flex anymore. It used to be.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is. It's kind of like saying Star Trek. Like, it's like fuck, you know. You gotta give them like.
Please don't bring up Star Trek.
I was gonna say, yeah, it still hurts.
Please,
Still hurts.
it hurts. It's
It
still
still
fresh.
hurts. Yeah.
Yeah. That show canceled Star Trek.
Yeah.
Just
Well, there's rumors that they might just like write that off.
They're gonna.
they should.
They're gonna.
Just delete it. It never happened.
I mean, they really with the time jumping that Discovery was doing, they could go back to the big Flash event, stop the one guy from doing that, and then it's a whole new future.
Well.
Surprise! You erase everything that happened.
Or hear me out. Bring in a bunch of Klingons.
No.
And just murder them on screen.
Automatically, no.
One episode of just them being ripped apart.
They don't have the power to
from
do that.
from toe to hairline. at the
damage-
top.
the damage
Just
is too-
kill them all.
The damage is too bad.
They're bird watchers now. They can't do
No,
that.
you save the bird watcher for last.
Gay bird
You
watchers.
save him for
The
last.
Klingons are gay.
You're gonna
bird
watch.
watchers.
Oh, you like to watch. Oh, you're a
Gay-
cuck.
gay bird
You're gonna cuck this over here, bro.
a race of homosexual bird watchers. That's what the Klingons have become. What?
How are you gonna do that to the Klingons?
They did it. It's done.
The
The
best,
audacity.
It's
Some of
canon.
the best
The
Star,
audacity.
some of the
It's
best
canon.
Star Wars was Orville.
There you go.
Star Trek.
A whole
Star Trek.
Yeah, Star Trek. The
They're
whole
the same
different
thing
show
now.
from a whole
dare
different
you.
guy. And he wanted to do a Star Trek, and they didn't give it to him, so he did Orville instead.
Yep. And he did a great Star Trek.
Oh.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're watching the Netflix MMA card, I don't see how Gina wins. Gina's been an actor for over 15 years, and she's fighting Ronda, who, love her or hate her, a lot of people hate Ronda because she's a polarizing person.
Yes.
But she only has 2 losses.
She's Polish?
Yes. She only has 2. No, she only has 2. Polarizing. It's a word.
Hold on, let me look this up.
Yeah, polarizing.
Polaroid camera?
No, polarizing. Try
Oh,
it.
yeah, my phone doesn't go that far.
Oh, fuck. All right.
It'll be interesting.
okay, get Samsung.
It'll be
Anyway.
interesting to see because for all we know, Gina was still. I mean, it's not a surprise for fighters when they're done to do nothing.
Yeah.
But you do see some that do at least carry on as like that's their method of exercising.
It got her to fame, and she's hotter than Ronda.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
exactly what a Muppet would say.
Exactly.
Fucking Muppet.
Yeah. I mean, Gina lost to fucking Cyborg, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, Cyborg's a
Cyborg
monster.
was-
Cyborg's a lot of people. Some people can still consider her one of the greatest. Well, she is the
Yeah,
greatest.
she's one of the greatest female
But
fighters.
Ronda only has 2 losses to Holly Holm, which is no fucking slouch,
Right.
and also Amanda Nunes, who is the GOAT.
Right.
So
and it's like
that's not a bad resume.
And honestly, the fight with Holly Holm, she should have been grappling. She shouldn't have been trying to play the striking game.
Right.
So that's what happened.
So that was her own fault.
She got baited into thinking she was a better fighter than she was.
Well, without Ronda,
stand-up.
without Ronda, I'll give her fucking flowers. Without Ronda, there'd be no female MMA on the
I
level
agree.
it's at.
Absolutely.
I agree.
And Gina may have paved the road, but Ronda took it into space.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Ronda took the platform and she changed Dana's mind because Dana saw Gina fight. and he said women will never be in the UFC.
She legitimized it in the eyes of the fans and in the company, which then made it possible for actual other women to 100%. Come into it.
Even my daughter loved Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
there was something about her that she was just like, she went in the ring, she had that stern look, and she came for war.
Well, she had the Mike Tyson thing.
fight.
She was finishing everybody in the first round with the same fucking move basically, and no one could stop it. And she was.
So I think Ronda Rousey for me as well. I don't think Gina Carano, as much as I like her personality, I don't think she's going to win.
I hope it is a good competitive fight.
Me too.
But I would expect most anybody is looking at Ronda to be the winner.
Yeah.
Right.
And Francis Ngannou's on the card. He's fighting some dude that used to fight at 205, so that's an execution.
But what do you do as Gina Carano? Do you try to go for the grappling right away, or do you try to stand and bang?
That's suicide.
You got to stay away from the grappling.
Gina Carano's background was kickboxing, and the sad thing for her is when she fought Cyborg. Cyborg's background is kickboxing. It just hits a lot harder. So that was bad. That was bad for Gina. And if she tries to grapple with Ronda.
Did they
unless she was quietly.
She's failed before.
Did they test her for penis? She had it.
That penis? They haven't tested her for penis.
They should test her for penis.
They should.
I think she has it.
But she tested for PEDs. But I don't know if they did the penis test. That's a little up close and personal.
I mean, they should though. Yeah. They should definitely test for penis.
That's a more manual.
Yeah, that's a manual.
Yeah.
Get the gloves.
Yeah. Rubber gloves. Weird penis. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
She failed out.
I would totally test her for penis.
Yeah.
Like, hold on a second.
Someone test her for penis.
Your name is what? Get over here.
Get over here.
We're gonna have to touch.
What is her real name? Her real name's like Evangelista.
Of course it is.
It's not better.
Of course it is. Her real name is Manuel. Yeah. Manuel Noriega.
Jesus Christ. She's a legend.
Yeah, she is. Legend of penis.
She's not on the card.
Man. All right. So speaking of some physical contact sports and stuff, been watching American Gladiators.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Another show. That's come back. It's actually quite pleasant to watch. It's fun. It's lighthearted. The characters, the gladiators themselves are kind of lighthearted, playing around, kind of like wrestlers.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when they are engaged, everybody means business. I have seen like 5 episodes. One person already got pulled out for a torn bicep.
Torn pec.
Torn pec, yep. Torn pec. And other people like bleeding, bruised, hurt, and battered.
I'm sure you signed a waiver, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure they did. It's very competitive. And I know we had loosely discussed earlier as well, like originally, the original class of gladiators were like so underpaid, so overworked. They were like WWE wrestlers of old.
Yeah.
They had to be on all the steroids, all the drugs, ice, bandaged up.
How dare you? Mike O'Hearn is clearly and has always been a natural bodybuilder.
Absolutely.
Michael Trent O'Hearn has never ever abused any substances.
One look at him would tell that. I miss their names. Their names are like fucking Laser, Blazer,
Ice,
Phaser.
Yes, a phaser. All the Azers,
Azer.
Ice, Nitro.
Yeah, all the chicks had like shaved heads and shit.
Yeah. Also, should have been tested for penis.
Listen.
Yes.
I don't think they did the penis test.
Oh, they did it in the 80s?
I don't think they tested.
That's where it was invented.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't come around until the late 90s. They didn't invent the penis test.
No, but
China was in WWE.
Yeah, exactly. My point.
Actually, I've seen a couple videos. She passes.
She passes.
She passes that test with flying colors.
So back in the day, the American Gladiators, like they worked them to the bone, and then they couldn't get time off for injury. So a lot of times, like there was like I think like 2 ices, 3 nitros, because it's like the actual first nitro. Oh, you know what? You're too injured to perform. Get out of here, and we'll hire somebody else.
Yeah, well, load somebody else up with painkillers.
They
and
just
drugs.
pass the name on and move on to somebody else.
They were figuring out even the safety protocols for the events as they were going along.
No, and some of the events were like stupid as shit.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't fucking think about it at all.
Yo, they invented the waiver for American Gladiators.
It's like we're gonna have a guy he's gonna run around this fucking ball pit. And we're gonna shoot cannons. Like, all right, whatever.
We're gonna shoot tennis balls at 900 miles an hour at him. Hopefully, we hit him in the head. And what's a concussion again? They didn't give a fuck about the competitors or the gladiators.
Well, it's good to see
then.
it's back. Maybe it'll stick. Amazon's just throwing darts at a board.
Yeah. I think it's fun. I like seeing competitive sports, but that whole like everyday man versus like Goliath.
Well, we figured that out a long time ago.
Yeah.
If you take a guy off the street and you put him in with a fucking genetic freak,
they're gonna lose.
Probably gonna lose in a physical competition.
Yeah.
If you play chess,
Yes.
maybe he's got a chance.
So at least now the competitors themselves look like they stand a chance. It's not your average Joe for the most part. Like
except for that
they're
chick we were just
athletes.
watching, the one with the fucking she had like previous knee and hip surgery.
I don't know why she's in there.
That's a bad fucking idea.
Yeah, that's
girl.
a bad look.
She is a acrobatic circus performer. So she is.
So she already fucked her shit up.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So she was. They were showing her doing some stuff. She's clearly very athletic, but also you've had multiple surgeries.
Probably should not be fucking on American
Pushing that limit.
When you've already worked on your knees and your hips, and now you're gonna go running obstacle courses with giant people trying to knock you over.
Sounds like a bad
True.
idea.
True.
It's gonna be rough.
If there was one event in American Gladiators that you felt like you stood a chance, what would it be?
It'd probably be that fucking event where there's a guy up on the top cannon and he's firing at you, and you have to go to like other turrets and shoot up at him. Maybe.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a good event.
I'm not gonna fucking take that.
The
fucking
bugle-
They're not in front of you bulldozing you.
Right,
So it's
right. So
there's a level of safety
I can run for cover and time and like,
Yes.
if you can dodge. That
Yeah.
one's not bad.
I like the one where you're running in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Because although they can smash into you, they have pads, right? So like all you have to do is get past each line. So if you could build enough momentum or
bro,
shake,
football players. Have that.
you can move around them and shit.
Depends who's holding. Like it depends.
But when they get you, fuck all.
I'm about to say, like it depends on who's doing it.
But
is
that
it
would be
is it Derrick Henry? Because you're not getting through that tunnel.
That would be the event that, in my mind, I think I could do good in.
Keep it in your mind.
Ed, what about you?
I was thinking the rings. They'll hold on to you. They'll add weight to you, but the risk of injury is pretty low.
The rings is the one where you're
chicken
going
fighting
from
one,
side
yeah.
to
It's
side.
kinda like chicken fighting.
Yeah, it is. Okay, that's a good one. The one that I think I would probably get mauled in is Powerball. The one where you got the ball and there's two gladiators
Yeah.
and you're trying to put it in the hoop.
Yeah.
And they could just essentially do whatever the fuck they want to you.
Yeah.
And I was watching the first episode. The two guys were just doing jujitsu on the floor at one point. The referee's like, you guys got to stand up. They gave up Powerball altogether and they were just fucking grappling in the corner. And the referee's like, come on, guys. Can we stand up? The other two guys are still playing Powerball, though.
Yeah.
But I
These guys are
get
fighting.
it. Yeah. Oh, once the gladiator grabbed him, like he dropped him on his head, and the guy was like, "That's not allowed. We fighting, bitch."
Did he pull guard?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he legitimately was doing jujitsu in the corner against this guy.
Yeah, that was always a good one because that was
It was fun to watch, but it looks like it hurts.
that was basically kill the man with the ball.
Yes. Oh, I remember that. You ever play Kill the Man with the Ball in school? That was a good time.
Kill the man with the ball.
Instead of playing
It's a
football,
Brooklyn game.
you hand somebody the football, and it's their job to run like hell from everybody else.
While they try to tackle you and get the ball, just to be tackled by the group of people.
Creative name you thought of.
We had another game
Kill
called
the man with the ball.
Suicide. You ever heard of Suicide?
No, I played a game called Smear the something.
Smear
Yes.
the
Yeah, exactly.
Smear the steer.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't play that no more.
Yeah, it's in Texas, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they
Only
always
two things come.
That was essentially the same. That's kill the man with the ball. I went with the cleaner name.
Yeah.
is what I
I
went
guess,
with.
and that's sad that when Kill the Man with the Ball is the cleaner name.
Yes.
It is. So Suicide. Here are the rules for Suicide. Okay, and this is great. This was a game we played in Brooklyn.
A little morbid.
We would take a handball, right? We'd throw it against the wall. There's like 50 kids over here.
Okay.
if I threw the ball and it bounced off the wall and somebody caught it, I had to run to the wall and touch the wall before the person that caught it pegged me with the ball. And they can hit you anywhere. Now, if you went to catch the ball and you dropped it, the crowd could then pick up the ball and peg you before it got to the wall. If you got pegged 3 times, this is where the suicide portion comes in. You had to go against the wall, ass out, facing the crowd, and each other participant had 1 throw at you where you couldn't move.
Fuck that.
You would go home fucking welted.
Well, that's yeah. There was a similar game that we played. It was you played ping pong. It was called Sting Pong. Ooh. And you played ping pong, but when you fucking lost, like the person scored a point on you, you had to turn around and lift your shirt, or you just played shirtless in the first place, and you had to stand there like this, like arms crossed in front of you, and the guy got the serve into your back. And if you've ever taken a ping pong ball served into your back, it breaks skin.
Yeah, so that's a good time.
Thus the term Sting Pong.
That's a good time.
But you see like 2 guys playing ping pong, and like they're both bleeding out of their back, and it's like, whoever's bleeding more out of their back, it's like, you must be fucking losing. But it was a beautiful thing when like you went, like the guy hit the ball, like you saw it slam into the wall in front of you. You're like, oh, thank God he missed. Thank God.
The only time it would get brutal with suicide is when you changed out the handball for the racquetball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
that racquetball, the little hard racquetball.
So they're smaller and they're more solid, thicker rubber, so they don't spring as much.
Yeah. That fucking sucked. That's a bad day.
Yeah.
I'm going to catch it. Oops, I'm not touching it.
Fuck all that.
Yeah.
What's that fucking game where they have like the fucking hook claw in their arm? And
it's like a Brazilian game.
Cricket?
It's not highlight.
No, not cricket.
No.
That might be it.
Is it?
The ball gets thrown at like 300 miles an hour.
It's fucking it's something horrible. Like there's a curved
It's a giant
thing.
wicker basket they put on their hand to throw the ball at the wall.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look it up.
There was a thing on Jackass where they fucking threw those balls at them.
Yeah.
And it was horrifying.
Imagine racquetball with a much bigger court, and with the wicker arm thing, they're launching the ball ridiculously fast.
Interesting.
And
what was the point of the game?
Just like racquetball, every now and then, you hit the other person. Yeah. You do it. Yeah.
Listen,
you heard it. It was.
You ever get hit full force with a racquetball in the back, or the back of the neck, or the back of the head?
Oh,
bro, that shit sucks.
It is in highlight.
Yeah.
It's in highlight. The curved thing on the arm is called a cesta, and it's used in highlight. It's basically, it's like it catches the ball and then helps generate momentum to throw it.
Yeah.
And where was this originated?
It might be on highlight.
I want to say it's in South America.
Yeah. And they throw the ball to each other?
No, against walls, like a racquetball game.
And then they got to catch it.
You got to catch it and throw it back to the...
throw it back.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It became popular in Florida. It's mostly played in Spain and France today.
Oh, okay.
But it does sometimes happen here. It does happen here in Florida, because I remember that criminal from Boston. What the hell was his name? Whitey Bulger. He was involved in highlight rackets here in Florida.
No shit.
That movie with Johnny Depp. Yeah.
So I didn't know it was played out here in Florida.
Speaking of criminals, so did you hear about that kid David that killed the girl, made a song about it? Killed her, hit her in the Tesla.
190 miles an hour is the ball speed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no thanks.
So
I did not hear about this.
Okay, so he was a famous rapper, and the reason why it's relevant to us is because he made songs for the show Invincible that are very popular.
Oh, wow.
But he also had characters and skins in a game called Fortnite.
Oh, a little game.
A little game called Fortnite.
Yep.
It's so bad that they finally convicted him over the years. They found the body. He killed like a 14-year-old.
He's a rapper.
And he killed like a 14-year-old girl.
He killed a 14-year-old girl. How old is he?
He was in his 20s or 30s. Like, he was old enough to be
it's murder.
Murder.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just about to ask, like, the only reason you would murder like a 14-year-old girl is if there was other things involved.
Of course, yeah.
So
and he hid the body.
So there's some darkness in this case. Okay.
So while this was all going on, they had this case going on and everything.
So he's rapping, getting Fortnite skins.
He's rapping, getting Fortnite skins,
selling his songs to Invincible, and all the while being a pedophile and a murderer. Okay, cool. Got it.
So now, Fortnite, for what I know anyway, the first time is doing like refunds of all the stuff that you bought for him, and they're saying, hey, you can get your money back. But these assholes are not even just giving you your money back. They're like, you have to
email and you have to go through steps to get your money back from the murderer skin and music that you don't want anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. How nice of them.
They should just give you a Fortnite credit.
Come on. Exactly. Anyone else is like, all right, just delete the content
just credit
the
everybody.
You
know you're going to have to delete the stuff because the family's going to sue. How do you still have his dance and his song on there? Remove it. Give everybody their credit and
that's what you get for playing Fortnite.
That absolutely, and Roblox, because you heard about what's going on with Roblox.
No,
too, right?
Roblox is almost dead at this point.
These are all those fucking games I try not to play.
Okay, but tell them what happened with Roblox.
So Roblox, it was a child's game, but there was a bunch of predators on it. Mm-hmm. So there was a gentleman who was pretending to be a kid, and he was catching the predators and then forwarding it to Roblox. Hey, this guy, and so instead of getting rid of the predators, they got rid of him. So then it became a big backlash, and then he finally got back on. And then it became to the point where
there's a guy on the game
hunting predators,
catching predators.
Yes.
And rather than looking into the information that he provided for them, they got rid of the guy in their game that's catching predators.
Yeah.
That's a good look.
That's exactly.
Good look for your game.
Because it became one of the things where it was obvious of, their bottom dollar was more important. So if he brings a highlight to the
what's going
issue,
on,
then they have to address it, and they don't want to because of the cost of having to address it.
Right.
So he was working with the cops and everything like that, and they didn't. They booted him instead of properly handling. So their numbers started just going into the fucking
as
dirt.
they should. It sounds like a den of fucking
because the
predators
parents
are like, you're gonna get rid of the one guy who's trying to
makes no
fucking do the
fucking
right
sense.
thing.
Boys, we got a sheepdog here, boys.
Yeah,
we got a sheepdog. Kick him out. We got a sheepdog.
But it's
trying to get the wolves. Get him out of here.
It's a crazy thing. Glad that they found it. And
now that I think about it, that's actually a great idea if you're a predator, and a terrifying concept. Like, think about what game is hot at the moment and has the most kids playing it, and try to infiltrate it with a persona.
Yeah.
And try to lure people.
It's fucking crazy.
It's not
because parents aren't going through those chat rooms.
They're not.
How often does your parent go through what game you're playing and look at who you're messaging?
Yeah.
And
it never happens.
It's
wild.
It's not the only game where there's that issue. It was in particular. It was one of those where, because when you're on the console, all that stuff is built in.
Sure.
But this game is played on the PC, so that stuff isn't readily built in unless the developers put it into the system.
Sure.
So, you're jumping into a game that's, open. Essentially, it's an open game to all these other little worlds that are built in that you're playing in, and you're just thrown right into it.
But I think the bigger issue was when they found out, they rather cover it up than address it and try to chase down these people.
Well, it's that old Fight Club metaphor, Look at the cost of A and the cost of B.
Yeah.
Right. The cost of B never outweighs cost of A. Nothing is done about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing is done.
They've always done this. Look at, what was it? The Gremlin, the car, it would blow up, and they figured it costs less to pay out the families
Then the recall.
than to do the recall and fix the issue with the gas tank.
Baby.
Can we get some gremlins back on the road?
What's that bottom line?
We need to reduce the fucking highway traffic, bro.
I was
I'm
so
saying.
mad back when COVID happened. I was like, dude, why is there still traffic?
I know. We need more
Everyone is
gremlins.
telling me how bad COVID is. I'm like, what? I'm fucking still gridlocked here in Miami.
Yeah,
what the
man,
fuck?
it's fucking crazy. When I was in California
Hashtag
during
not bad
COVID,
enough.
it was kind of nice because there was nobody on the roads during then. And I've heard terrible things about California and the traffic.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking forward
Depends.
to it.
How close were you to LA? When I was in California, I didn't
close to San Francisco. So how far is that?
I was in California's so goddamn big. I don't think
And
San
Francisco in
anywhere near
particular
LA.
is getting real bad.
When I was
Yeah.
in San Francisco, I didn't experience much traffic either,
Yeah.
which was weird.
Most
I
beautiful
drove
zoo. Did
I-
you go to the zoo?
That city is the zoo anyway.
You're a fucking muppet.
But apparently LA is where you go if you want to fucking see how bad the traffic is in California. It's like the worst traffic I'm still seeing is whenever I try to go home for Christmas, like anywhere near Virginia, Richmond, and fucking Washington, D.C. Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm almost at the point where it's like, dude, I like seeing things and driving and stopping places and seeing parts of the country, but I might fly this year. I don't give a fuck how bad the airports are.
Yeah.
I might fly because, dude, I can't have like 3-4 hours added onto a fucking already 19-hour trip.
Running into gridlock
that's
along the way.
That's brutal.
Like when you're planning, like you've been driving all day and you're planning to get home at 10 and it's fucking midnight and you're just crossing the Florida line. You're like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Like you're getting detoured through like bumfuck. You're driving through like these towns in Mississippi where like people are barefoot and fucking these
I
dresses.
shouldn't be here.
I shouldn't be here. Like if I pop a tire right now, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Like,
I think I told you the one time I was in Georgia. And we pull into a fucking supermarket and they're skinning deer out the back of their truck in the supermarket. I'm like, I'm not getting out. There's a Walmart 3 hours from here. Let's go. Civilization.
Yeah. Because you don't know. When you're that far out, you don't fucking know.
Nah, man.
And it's
that's some weird shit.
It's scarier when you're with your family or whoever. Like, I remember driving with Sierra and, like, we're going through the Carolinas on back fucking roads. And I mean, like, fog all over the goddamn road. And, like, I wanted to pull over to this gas station because I had to piss. We kind of needed gas soon. And I went to pull over and it was just this congregation of cars and, like, these fucking, like, and they're all just like fucking standing around. I was like, I'm not stopping. I was like,
I'll take my chances.
She's like, I thought you had to pee. I was like, it's like backed up to my eyes. I don't give a fuck. I was like, I'll piss in the murky dark. I was like, I'm not fucking with you in the car with me. I'm not pulling over here.
I'll take my chances with the gators.
I wouldn't pull over by myself, let alone with someone I care about in the car.
Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
that. Like.
Did you see that video I sent you guys with the guy in the gator suit? I don't know if it's real. I'm pretty sure it's AI.
I'm pretty sure it's AI, but man, it was hilarious.
Yeah, he wearing a gator suit and he jumps in with the gators. He's like, oh, he's playing with them. And then he gets out and then he grabs like a baby gator and runs off with it like, mine. It was so good. I'm like, this is so stupid.
AI,
I hope it's real.
It's at the point now where like every video you send or every video you get, it's like you have to go through it with a fine tooth.
You have to question. You have to question like, is this one fake?
It's good enough now where you're like, now some of them are just fucking stupid. Like if it's fat JD Vance and he's doing like a trip. I saw one today. He had long hair. His shirt's off. He's huge and fat, and he runs and does this crazy parkour flip. But he's like, bro, it's like 10 feet in the fucking air. And like the caption for the video is, maybe it's AI. No shit. No fucking shit. Like ones like that are just funny. But like there's some that when you do it, like it'll be a boat. Like a boat going through the surf, and all of a sudden it'll hit a wave, and like everybody on the boat flies everywhere, and I have to like look at it. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like deciding the trajectory. I'm like, this might be. So some of them are convincing.
Yeah, some of them are pretty good,
but some of them are just ass.
It was just like the movie trailers. Some of them are pretty goddamn convincing. Like that now, once you know the names, you're like, all right, that's fake, that's fake, that's fake. But some of them, like even now, like I'll put on a trailer, and I'm like, I'm 30 seconds in, I'm like, is Will Smith Popeye?
No, with movie trailers, I just look at who posted it.
Yeah,
that's the way I do that.
You have to.
I look at the bottom, and if it's not if it's not the fucking studio that made it, I don't believe it. I don't give a shit where it came from.
Yes,
I'm like, I don't know you. Fuck you. Like,
so Will Smith is not Popeye.
No,
is that
it's
what
not
you're telling me?
I don't care if there's 10 million. I don't care if there's 10 million views on that bitch.
Well,
fuck no.
Thank you. Well, one thing we figured out today is Will Smith is not Popeye.
He is not Popeye.
He is not Popeye.
No, we are all Muppets.
I'm pretty sure he's still not gonna get a chance to do anything.
No,
I don't think anything he does, anybody's gonna go see.
Yeah, he was out there doing like reality shows, like in the woods, and people were like, we don't give a fuck.
It's hard to feel bad for him. If anything, you should pity him. But like, man, the man had a meltdown in front of everybody.
Yeah, he did.
He was exposed in front of everybody.
You had your chance to rectify it, and you needed to leave, and you didn't.
Yeah, and a simple apology would have been great.
But if you leave,
hey, I'm sorry.
Take your stupid fucking kids with you, because nobody needs those kids out there in public.
And nobody wants to see Karate Kid.
They're doing another Karate Kid with Jaden Pinkett Smith.
Jaden Willow
Pinkett Smith.
Don't need it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But this one, he's gonna get powers.
Motherfucker can't fight.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Great.